Hello and welcome to another episode of The Coffee Break with Hebb&Griff. On this episode, we're joined by Dan and James from Element Animations.
We're going to talk about how they became one of the most well-known YouTube animation studios and learn about their work with the Minecraft game.
It was really good talking to them. They're two lovely lads, and it was great to hear about how they got their start in North Lincolnshire. Please enjoy. Thank you very much.
Testing 1, 2. Yeah, my audio's fine.
Just can't wait to listen to it.
Do you want to start by just introducing yourselves? I think the best people to describe you are you guys, really.
Sure.
Who are you?
Okay, I'm Dan from Element Animation. I am the director. We make animated videos online for both like huge audiences and clients. So we do some client work, but we also have our own, I guess, in-house like.
We've got series and stuff.
Yeah, we have our own shows and stuff that we produce for our audience. As well. Yeah.
And I'm James.
Hello, James.
Hello. I write some stuff and cause Dan problems.
Full disclosure, we've known James, me and Ollie have known James for quite a while, haven't we?
Yeah.
College,
Go
and
way back.
bands and all sorts.
Rocking out.
Rocking out.
So are you from Scunthorpe?
Yeah, I'm from Scunthorpe.
Did you go to Leggett and stuff?
I did for like 3 months, and then I was kicked out.
Who's kicked out?
I left. I just stopped going.
You kicked yourself out.
No, I think I just got bored. It wasn't really what I wanted to do. And then a year later, went to Lindsay. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I did interactive media there because like Leggett wasn't doing animation or anything like that. It was like just I wanted to do animation.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that around here. So.
And that's always what you wanted to do, animation?
Yeah. Since I was a
Did you
kid.
do it before college?
Yeah. It's always like in school doing like PowerPoint presentations and stuff, just flipping through each
Really
slide.
quick. That's why really quick.
That's where it always starts.
It was really bad though, because like I'd go home and make them, and you'd hold space to flip through the frames, and it'd go a certain speed depending on how fast your computer was. You'd take it to school, and they were way faster. So it was like, I'd like, come watch this thing that I made, and it's like, it's gone. It's just over. So yeah.
Wow, really good.
But yeah, so Lindsay was where I met Jason and Chrissy. So then that's where everything kind of kicked off.
Yeah, and is that where you made your first video?
No. We it was after college. We were like, I was supposed to be going to uni just after college, and it was the year they bumped all of the prices up. Like they changed it so that the unis could basically charge whatever they wanted after that point. Yeah. And I started thinking, do I need to do this right now? What if I try and do, I went for like a taster day there at Hertfordshire. And the stuff that they were showing, it was just like, I know all this. I've done it all before, and it's kind of just for the piece of paper at this point because it's just self-taught, And it's still worth doing, but at the time, money-wise, and I get student loans and everything, but I'm really like averse to anything like that. I don't like credit cards or anything like that. So it's like owing people money, even if it's just like 20 quid or something. It just feels.
No, you love credit cards.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah,
so it was just a case of that, and then it's like, let's try it for a year, see if we can do some freelance work and just make something.
Yeah. How well did the first video do initially?
Like the first one that we put online.
Yeah, the Ninja. I looked it up yesterday.
It didn't do very well at all. That wasn't the first one either.
No.
We spent 3 months working on something that was way more adult than what we ended up putting out. And I think it's because we used to watch stuff like Ray William Johnson and stuff. Like these were like the biggest YouTubers at the time, and that was, you're talking 2010?
Yeah.
So this was a long time ago. I feel old now. But and all of that was like kind of aimed at people our age at the time, and when we watched it back, we finished it all up, and it just didn't feel right, just wasn't the right vibe. And we just started thinking, look, we can make this funny without having to go into like adult territory. You can keep the humor, but take that stuff out. And we did. And that's when we did that Ninja one. We just pushed that out and like, let's just try and bring some like gaming culture and stuff in. Yeah. Stuff that we like. We're nerds, We just want to bring something in, make it funny. It was more about just making each other laugh. That's it.
I think that's what makes a good video though. Like when you're making yourself laugh with it.
Exactly.
Like, that's what we always try to do.
Yeah.
Like, if I put together a script and I show Ollie and he laughs, I know I've done a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you clearly have done something right because I was looking at the stats yesterday, and I mean, you're obviously aware of this, but you've got nearly 5 million subscribers on YouTube.
That's the main one, isn't it? Yeah.
Over 1.5 billion views, which is insane.
Cool.
That's like a seventh of the population of the planet or something.
It is over time, a long time though. And
Sure.
like if you think about it in terms of like who watches our videos on like a monthly basis, and so we're still in pretty big numbers, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've been not releasing much content lately just because we've been busy with other things.
Sure.
And they're still going strong. I think that's part of it though. It's like those videos we're aiming to make them kind of timeless. So we try not to tie them into too many current events and things like that. So you could go at any point and watch like a video from like 2012 and it'd still be funny, still work.
Yeah, I was chuckling yesterday when I was watching. Yeah, they are very good. And when did? Because obviously, what you do now is a lot of what you do now is very much geared towards Minecraft and gaming.
Yeah.
When did you start to incorporate Minecraft? And what was the kind of decision behind incorporating Minecraft?
It was Jason's fault. Yeah, that was like we were working on the Crack, which was the series we have with the eggs, and that only came about because one day I was like just trying to do some stuff for like our show reel to show clients, and was like build a kitchen, a photorealistic kitchen, and they're like, well, I need to put some characters or something in this now. It'll be a waste, and we ended up with the Crack, and the Crack was doing okay. It was kind of building up steam. I think we had maybe 200 or 300 viewers on each video, you know, after about a year of working on it. And it wasn't really sustainable. You know, me and Jason were not like earning any money from it or anything like that. We were trying to do client work on the side, which wasn't that great either, you know. You know, we're trying to do things on this tiny little laptop between us. Not really sustainable. And it got to a point where I was like, we might have to like stop doing this, you know. We might have to go and get real jobs.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
the plan was always to try and make money through.
Well, the whole point of it was like that we were pushing stuff onto YouTube to try and kind of build a portfolio, just to show clients. So it's like, hey, come and hire us. Look at this cool stuff we can do. And and it got to the point where it's like we need to start either focusing more on the client work or we have to give it in. Jason, while we were working on the Crack, he was just playing this new game called Minecraft. He was just always on the side playing this game, and I was like, Jace, you need to be doing this vocal animation and stuff. You know? It's like, yeah, no, just another minute though. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we should do a video with this thing. It's getting huge. I was like, what? It looks terrible. This is like it's like a PS1 game. What are you talking about? And I was really hesitant about it and I hadn't tried it. You know, the first thing you see from Minecraft is you prejudge it just from how it looks. That's the whole point. It's Minecraft. It's 100%. Simple. And he managed to convince me to try it, and I did. And I was like, okay, I can see the appeal. I get it. And I was playing it for like 2 or 3 days straight with him. And this was like really in the really early days. Like Minecraft wasn't even a real version at this point. And it was good. And I said, okay, we'll try one. Okay. And this will be like the last thing we do. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not bothered. I mean, before that point, I wasn't bothered about the numbers or anything like that. We just wanted to make stuff that was fun. But at this point, it was about like we can't continue if it doesn't actually perform well. And so we did this one video and it exploded. Just this. We took our characters from the Crack and Jason and stuck him in the Minecraft world. And just did a quick, I think a minute and a half video.
Yeah, it's not long, the first one, is it?
The sets themselves were all built by hand inside there. Like we're trying to just recreate what Minecraft looks like. It doesn't really generate that way anymore. It never did. But yeah, we did that and we put it out and it exploded. And then we've got like other YouTubers making videos about our video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember seeing one that was like, there's this extremely professional Minecraft. And I was like, ooh, professional.
It's the Mr. Beast one made me laugh back when, but before
that was way after that, but
that was funny. Like,
that's a whole different story.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Beast did a video on Element just.
Oh, really?
Been like, oh, these guys do this, and like,
That's cool.
well, I also claimed you made some ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, it did. But we definitely went. I wish we were.
Tell me about it.
Not Mr. Beast money. Yeah.
That's what he thinks.
I mean, it feels like the timing of it was also perfect because when Minecraft did explode, it exploded and it was huge, and it still is.
Yeah,
It still is huge.
it's got some staying power.
Just kind of the coincidence of you guys making the video must have just been a case of perfect timing, right?
I think it was. I mean, there wasn't really any animations out that people were doing, and people made fan animations of games all the time. You had like back in the day, you had like Newgrounds and places like that where you had like stick animations of like CS and all of that kind of stuff. So people did make like Minecraft, not Minecraft animations, but gaming animations and like fan stuff. And there was a couple of Minecraft ones, but they were all 2D. There was one 3D one from Slamacow who also got very big back in the day. And we saw it and was like, okay, this looks like something we can probably do. If people are having success with it and it looks like you can do it. I mean, we weren't using Minecraft characters, we were using our own, so we kind of had a leg up in that. We already had things to do. And it was just a test, just to see if people wanted it. And that's why at the end of it, of that first video, it says, let us know if you want more in the comments. You know? And just say, I think it was like say more in the comments, and it just flooded with it. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
From I'm just thinking from a copyright standpoint, like what I don't know the ins and outs of it, but like obviously, like from the video, you make, although a small amount of money from it.
Yes.
Where do you stand with that kind of?
So, because it's Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like Minecraft, they've always kind of had this policy where you can make content and claim the advert revenue from the content made with that game.
I guess it's promotion for them.
I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons it got as big as it did. YouTube is a massive driver for Minecraft sales, I think. There was so many Minecraft YouTubers. I mean, there still is. I mean, we've got friends who are still going strong, like many years after they started as well, doing like Let's Plays and, just playing the game, and creating stories in the game, and it's still huge. People watch it. But the way it works is they basically give you like a free rein to do that. You can claim the advert revenue, but you can't sell anything like specifically like something from Minecraft. So you couldn't sell, say, a dirt block, something that represents a dirt block the way it does in the game. I think you can with like drawings of it, as long as your own style and stuff. I don't really know. There's like parody and things like that could get drawn into it. I'm not sure on what Mojang's stance is on all of that. Again, haven't looked into it for a long time. So.
Yeah.
But like our store is mostly just our own
Your stuff,
Yeah.
So when did you come into it, James?
I've been slowly hanging around since like 2015.
Was it just before we got the office here?
Yeah, you were still in the houses.
Yeah. We had two houses next to each other that we were renting. So we had
Everybody was living and working.
Yeah. it was really like a college dorm in a way, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, totally. But it was fun to hang out at. But
Yeah.
It was because two of the guys who I was in the band with were working in Element.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
I was going around to like record demos because they had all the gear.
Oh, cool.
Was Joel already working at Element?
No, Joel wasn't working there. Paul was working there.
Yeah.
And Joel was also just kind of hanging around.
Joel just hung about.
Yeah. And then I was hanging around.
Because he was super into animation and
well,
stuff.
he did an animation degree, didn't he? So yeah, I came and hung out at the old house, and then I came and hung out at the office, and used all your recording stuff
he
at the
doesn't
office.
technically work for us.
Oh,
so
still does.
he still doesn't.
Swears a cap,
Just wear the merch and turn up to meetings.
We've put a video out where it's like a behind the scenes video. It was a couple of years ago where we're like explaining how we did stuff, and James is in it, and his character is that he doesn't work there. He's just there to kind of bug us and stuff. But that's kind of true. That wasn't a lie.
That sounds like James.
That's my role.
But no, James has been like leading writing teams and stuff lately. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just everybody is able to kind of work out what they feel like they can do the best, and everyone decides what they want to do.
But that must be quite a cool thing, setting up a company for yourself and then employing your friends, and like you say, finding roles that your friends can do.
Yeah, I mean that can be a double-edged sword, really. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like they always say, don't hire your friends, and there is some truth to it, but then at the same time, it's like doing that is what makes all of the writing so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can just banter.
Well, it's because we're just joking anyway.
Yeah. The whole point of it is we're just making each other laugh.
That's it.
We're not making the videos for like the numbers that you were saying. Like we're not making them for that many people because that's just I can't focus. That would just stop me from doing it. We're making it for like one or two people, and that's it.
Yeah.
I
think it's a really healthy attitude to it. I mean, Who wrote the Creeper app?
I mean, the Dan Bull is another YouTuber and
Okay.
musician. He's a rapper, and he did the track. Well, he did the actual. He performed it. I think the music was made by somebody else, but we did the animation.
Right, okay.
He brought the track to us and was just like, "This is the music track that I've got. I want to make a music video for it." And we were like, "Okay, this sounds really good." So, and
Yeah.
we started coming up with ideas and stuff for how it could look. And he, Dan's. Like it was just a big collaboration between us and him,
Right.
and his main stance on it was just like, you take care of the video, I'll take care of the music.
Yeah.
So
Oh, cool. Well,
yeah.
that's your highest viewed.
it is,
video,
yeah, it is. Like the music, that's the thing. Music videos on YouTube do very, very well, or at least they have done in the past. I'm not sure if that's still the case. I mean, music in general, it just increases plays. People want to go and listen to the track again.
It's just super rewatchable, isn't it?
Yeah, you're more likely to go and put a music video on YouTube like you've seen before than another video that's like somebody talking at the camera.
Yeah.
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 So I think that's why they get so big. Multiple plays.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 150 million or something. It's just
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one,
crazy numbers.
crazy.
Yeah.
And how do you mind me asking, like, how the revenue works from that? Like, what do you just get the revenue from the ads or?
Yeah, like what you mean, like YouTube in general, or just mean
Yeah, I
like how we
guess.
split it with Dan?
No, just the YouTube in general. Yeah.
So YouTube in general is it's I think that's why there's the Minecraft kind of copyright thing comes into it as well. Like we're not selling the videos. We're not making money on the videos themselves. We're making money on the ads that run on the videos. So like for every ad that's shown, you can get a certain amount of money. It's usually like a fraction of a penny,
Right,
something
yeah.
like that. But that can multiply into the millions, and you start earning some money that can
Yeah.
allow you to live.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how that works, and there's a lot of things that can affect it. There's a thing called CPM, which is just like how much it's worth at a given time. Because like January every year is a terrible time for content creation.
Really?
Yeah, because all of the advertisers have used up all of their budget for Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
I see. So towards the end of December, it starts to taper off, and sometimes you can even see a sharp drop on January 1st, where they've automated everything, so their spending just cuts off.
Okay.
So there's usually a lot less like big YouTube investments, I guess, in the early part of the year, because advertisers aren't really willing to spend the money.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't know that. Do you still play Minecraft?
Yeah, I mean, not like I don't play the game as in like survival and go and like make a new world and do things like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
I do go and play on our server. We have our own server where we can where we have
yeah,
people
James,
come and
you were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun.
yeah. We have our own server where like people can come and play and hang out with us if we're
That's cool.
if we're there hanging about and just
Yeah.
playing the game.
Oh, nice.
But it's more just like I like to be more entertaining with them. So I have like this. I do this thing called danning, where for some reason they love it. They love it if I murder them and stuff. So
Turn their house to cake.
yeah, if as long
fun.
as long as it can be reverted, it's fine. But for some reason, it's just like you go on there and they're like, "Oh no, it's a danning." It's like, okay, so if you got like this title that comes up, Dan is here, hide your stuff,
Yeah.
and they love it. The people who don't want to partake, they leave. But it's rare that people do. Like
Yeah.
people do love to stay, and
It is not optional though, isn't it? That's the
that is the thing. It's like I can't. I mean, I'm sure there's a system we could put in place to do
Yeah.
that, but for now, it's mostly just fun. You just go on, and then suddenly everybody's drunk. Everyone on the server. Why am I drunk? Oh no!
Yeah.
Why am I traveling at like 7 times the speed and things like that? And it's just fun. You see lots of people come online as well
Yeah.
when it happens.
Yeah.
It like people really just like.
well,
when
we've
that
got a
happens.
Discord server as well, and it tends
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
like some like, oh, Dan's on the Minecraft.
So you let
server,
people
so-
know when you're on the server. And then
Well,
I
they
don't.
kind of
They do it.
They
It's
let
word of
each other
mouth.
know.
It's
oh,
word of mouth.
okay, and then
I
it builds
just,
up.
Sometimes I can just go on and I'm not actually doing anything like that. It's like, guys, I'm here on like business. I need to build something for a video. I'm like,
That's crazy.
come look at my build. It's
Yeah,
like, I can't. It's like they really do love just coming and just chatting to us, which is
Oh, that's cool.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
that's nice.
It's
I mean,
nice to
in
know
terms
to
of
chat
fan
to.
interaction, that's like the perfect
Yeah,
It's,
exactly.
way
it's
for
a
you
nice
to do
space
it
to
through
have
the-
to do it.
Yeah.
One thing that I've always found interesting is like they like to get screenshots. So like if it's like, can I take a
Oh
photo
yeah,
with
they
you?
want to take like a selfie
right.
with
Yeah,
you, but in Minecraft.
But in Minecraft. So like you go in and then
so
they're like,
cool,
and you have to stand and pose and stuff. And or like, can you sign my book? It's like you're just typing your name onto their book.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute. You know,
That's
they love
sweet,
it.
yeah.
It's
that is
a cool interaction, you know, and no, it's nice. They all play on there. They all have their own little communities, and I remember
Some
at
of
one
it's
point
really
there was.
impressive.
At one point, the server had factions. I think that had to be shut down because it got a bit too rowdy. Yeah, like
Some wars happening in.
This was like early days. There was some big factions. I think there's 3 main factions, and we kept getting asked about what's your alignment, who are you with, and there was like me, Jason, and Chrissy, and those guys had chosen factions. I'm like, guys, can we not?
They've chosen their own factions, though. That's the question.
But
That's crazy.
no, it is fun. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I love that though. It's just, I don't think people who don't know the game would understand a lot of the intricacies of it. I mean, how much have you played a lot of it in the past? Or?
I played bits of it, not a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Have you ever played multiplayer?
No, I'm just one of those people that just kind of mess around thinking that I know what I'm doing on it. And
build a house.
Yeah, just
That's the thing. I think from the outside, it looks like a kid's game, but
totally.
it's so much more than that. 'Cause we used to play it with my housemates in uni, and it's just, you know, you build your house, you prank them, you put TNT under the doorstep, and it'll blow up the house, and it was a lot of fun. And then you get into all the mods and stuff, and we did Tech It, and that was great fun, just creating nukes and things unintentionally, like melting the server and all that.
That's one of the good things about Minecraft. I think that's another reason why it blew up as well, the fact that it could be modded.
Yeah.
People could make their own versions of the game, share that with people and play it, even multiplayer with them.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the mods are so impressive as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some of the visual mods to change how the environment looks, and change the texture packs, that kind of stuff.
yeah, I've seen some of them.
Some of it's
Crazy.
really impressive. but-
Shaders mod back in the day when it first came out, that was incredible. Like just seeing Minecraft with shadows for the first time, I was like, whoa, this is happening in real time.
Watching a GPU burn.
Yeah, I was going to say, because your PC's handle it, yeah. I think it's a testament to the game that it's still played though now.
Oh yeah,
and,
I think it's just one of those things where it's because it's building and creating stuff and multiplayer. Like there's always going to be something you can do. So like you won't run out of things to do on it. But.
Yeah,
I think it's as well like Mojang is really good at staying on top of updating the game.
yeah.
They're always, I mean, they're 2 or 3 years ahead always, I think, anyway. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. But, like, there's so much thought into how things are going to happen in the future as well. You know, like, it's not just, here's what things are right now. If they did just leave it as it is, it would still have some staying power, but I think it would taper off. I think every time something new is brought in, like a new biome or a new mob, it brings loads of people back to the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been a part of that as well, like with our videos for them. So
Yeah.
I guess that keeps it really interesting for the community as well.
Exactly.
I'm wondering what's coming next, and
yeah, exactly. And they do listen to the community. I mean, a lot of the community would say they don't, but they do take a lot of that in. It's just that
the thing is, I bet they get so many.
That's it. I mean, it's hard to appease everybody.
Yeah,
and it's like,
it is.
You're trying to,
everybody's in their own little bubble of what them and their friends want.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then there's some other people on the other side who want something different.
Yeah, because it totally depends how you play the game or what you want out of the game. Or, you know, am I bothered about like how to optimize my storage, or do I want a new fluffy animal in my house? You know, it's
Fluffy animal.
It's I have every couple of years or so I have a week where I'm like, I'm going to smash Minecraft. I'm going to get back into it, and I log back on, and it's like, okay, I know nothing. Like they've got bees now. I mean, that's probably quite an old update, but it's like completely in the new biomes. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know what to do here. It's cool though.
But that's the thing is like you go on YouTube and there's hundreds of videos about these specific things as well. It just every time they put something new, it generates all that content as well.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good kind of business model for them as well, I guess. Yeah,
Totally.
I mean, it's a good segue.
It's the
really,
highest paying game in the world, and I think that is probably the reason why.
Yeah. It's So I did want to get into how you guys work with Mojang.
Yeah, sure.
So when did they?
There's only so much we can talk about with that.
Sure.
I think.
I mean, older stuff. Or
whatever, I mean, when did they get in touch with?
Yeah,
us the
who
first
approached
time?
who?
It came about in a more of an organic way because we did a video for a like a convention called what was it? Insomnia.
Oh, Insomnia was it first?
Insomnia. This was back in 2014, 2015, and that was in Birmingham. You know, it was nothing to do with Minecraft. It was a gaming convention in general. And we had some friends, other YouTubers who were going, and they were saying, "Are you going to this?" I don't even know what it is. I'm like, okay, let me just talk to someone, and suddenly we're being invited to go and do some meet and greets and chat to our fans and stuff. And then the organisers contacted us and asked us, "Could you make us a video to promote the event?" And I'm like, okay, I mean, this is client work. Sure. I mean, we were working on YouTube budgets at the time. It's like anything extra we can get, sure, absolutely. So yeah, we did a little video that promoted the show in our Minecrafty style. And we pushed it out onto our channel. So, you know, in a way, they got advertisement as well through us, because we were pretty big at the time. I don't know if we'd reached 1 million at that point, but I think we must have been close if we hadn't. And that did really, really well. I mean, that was our way of saying to the fans, "Hey, come and see us. You know, we're here." So we did that event, which was good. You know, the first time. Being on the other side of that table was bizarre. Your hand hurts by the end of the day signing so many things, but it was really fun. But the people who organised it was Multiplay. I don't know if you know who that is. Multiplay back in the day were the people who, if you were playing like Counter-Strike or something, you went on a server online. They owned those servers most of the time anyway. Like they hosted all of those servers. They were like one of the biggest like hosts out there, and they hosted this event. And they hosted Insomnia events for years. Eventually, they got bought out by Game, you know, like Game.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the actual British game company, who are owned by GameStop in the US, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just companies all the way down, isn't it? But
Somebody owns them as well. So.
but Multiplay were hired to do the first British Minecon.
Okay.
I don't know if they'd done any others before that. So Minecon was a huge event in London, 2015. Like something like 15,000 people in one room or something.
Yeah.
It was insane. And they said, "Would you make some like an intro video for the intro ceremony and one for the closing ceremony?" We're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah, but the caveat is like the screen's a really weird resolution and stuff, and you don't have a huge amount of time." And it's like, We'll do our best.
Ultra wide, wasn't it?
It was
colossal.
Crazy wide.
Well, it was for the room, wasn't it? They were playing it live in the room, so it was like this huge room with a incredibly large screen on it.
It was. I mean, you think about the resolution in today's terms, it's probably not that wild, but back then, like, was it 1080 by like? Well, no, it was like 84. Something, so 8K wide and then 1K tall. So, so you're talking really thin. But back in the day, we were not rendering in that kind of scale. We weren't even rendering in like I think we'd only just started in 1080p. So this was quite a big task for us.
Was the aspect ratio like 72:8 or something?
Exactly. So we're trying to figure out, how do you even like show a narrative on a thin screen like that, and like working all out, and what are we showing? How are we presenting this? And
you've got to make like a massive scene, really.
Exactly. And then the cameras as well have to be, they can't be too wide, because then everything towards the end of the screen just distorts forever. Ooh, just attacking your lamp. But no, it worked. It was really, really well done, and that was through Multiplay. Like we were working with some really good guys there who were like kind of the go-between between us and Mojang. Mojang had their own requests and things, and we did that. And we did that for a couple of years. The year after, they did Minecraft in
Anaheim, was it?
Anaheim, they did, in the convention center.
Cool.
And we did 2 videos for that one. That was an intro and an outro ceremony. In the first one, the London one, we didn't actually manage to do an outro ceremony. There just wasn't enough time. But in the next one, we managed to do both the intro and the outro. And it was a big narrative, you know. It's like we had like 9 weeks to do 15 minutes of animation, which is insane. And that's including the writing and everything. So, and what we did end up with was crazy for the amount of time that we put into it. But we definitely lost a summer that year. We made that here, actually. Yeah.
How much time does it take to create something?
It depends. It really does depend.
A long time.
It really depends on like if the writing's already done.
There's loads of factors, isn't there? Like writing takes as long as it takes because
until you get a good idea.
if it's
What's your process? Do you just sit around a table and you
more or less? I mean, online these days, but
yeah.
But more or less, we're sat in calls all day anyway. We tend to be on like Slack we use now, but like Discord calls basically all day anyway. Just while we're working on our individual stuff, but so we're always joking around and talking anyway. But then
it's just banter all day.
Yeah,
and a lot of time we can just not be writing. It's like, and there's something comes up, it's like, okay, we need to write that down.
Yeah, just get it. We've got an extra chat to just throw in like big, like odder ideas. That's like, oh, there's nothing to do with anything right now, but we'll chuck this over there.
Yeah, I'm sure you can use that at some point.
At some point, maybe if we remember that we put it there.
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
That's kind of like when you come up with
ultra-violent light.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what we can use that for, but it's hilarious.
It's just one.
And hopefully it hasn't been done before.
Just not even a sentence, just ultra-violent light was put in the chat. It's like, yeah, well, that is funny. So. Just like getting attacked by some light.
That lamp scares you.
Ultra-violent light. Yeah.
I mean, I was going to get into it, but the creative process. So, do Mojang / Minecraft get in touch with you and say, we've got a new thing coming out? And then do you say, cool, here's our idea? Or do they kind of give you a bit of a brief?
The process in general, like for most client stuff, is, well, it depends. It depends if they've written something or the client has already prepared something that they know that they want.
Yeah.
You know? Or if they just have, here's a rough outline of, we feel like we need something for this purpose.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, that means that's on us then. We have to pitch ideas.
Yeah.
So usually we'd all get around a table and try and figure something out and write some very rough scripts. We don't want to finish a script at this point.
No.
Yeah.
Because that can take time and you don't want to invest too much if it's not something that somebody wants.
Exactly.
That.
It is very similar to like what we do, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, you don't want to spend too much time.
Yeah, you can't go all in and make the whole thing to be like, oh, do you like this? And they'll be like, no. And all right, cool.
No, that's
just wasted some time.
Have you done that before?
Sometimes we have, but sometimes that has to happen in a way. Sometimes an idea, for it to even be to even know if it's going to work, you have to put a little bit more into it.
Yeah.
So,
well, especially when we're dealing with the visual stuff, because sometimes to get like a visual idea across, we can't always do it with like sketches or like an animatic. Sometimes we have to actually you
have to make something in 3D.
Make a test version of it, even if it's not like final version.
To really get the point across.
Yeah, exactly. Because like we do have animatics and stuff. It's like you're trying to present it to them in the easiest way that you can with the least amount of production at first. You know, just before you go into anything more detailed. But then there's things like music videos. If you need the song.
Yeah.
You need, or at least a part of it, the vibe of the song, and you can't do that without putting some time into that song.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to do that. I mean, writing sessions for songs are the lyrics.
Yeah.
So you can't then later on. It's like you can change the lyrics, sure, but you've still put a lot of investment into that. So.
I mean, when we put out the rap song last. When did we put
the Village News one?
The Village News rap song, yeah. When we put that out, when we were writing that, all we did was like have a drum track and it's just like, okay, this is the tempo, and now we're just going to try and write a rap.
And the music was written around it. Yeah.
And then we wrote the music later.
It's different with a rap because you don't have to sing to it, but
well, you have to do the villager voice to it in rap style.
But that's it. It's like you're trying to do structure and stuff, and that's really far into the process.
Talking about fun things for writing is like, especially when we're doing the villager stuff, because Dan voices the character.
Yeah.
Is what stupid thing can I make Dan try and do? I think at one point I even Googled like, what is the hardest thing to sing, and I was going to say, I'll write an opera for Dan to try and do in the villager voice.
I mean, what's scary though is like there's all of these AI voices and stuff that are out there now, and somebody made an AI model of my villager voice.
Oh, really?
There's a few of them out there now, and people started. Was it 2023? A couple of years ago.
Some cover songs.
A couple of years ago, like people started sending me links of me singing songs. I'm like,
it's so creepy. It's so creepy.
That is so scary. And like, one of them was like, "Take on Me," you know, like where it goes really high. Yeah. Like in a day or two, but really high as the villager. I'm like, I can't even do that. That's how it would sound. That's really cool. But it was scary because I went and showed Chrissy, and she was like, "Oh, did you record that?" I was like, "No." This might be a problem. You know?
I wasn't going to get into AI because I was conscious we might run out of time, but as soon as you mentioned it, is that something that? Well, first of all, do you use it for anything?
Not to generate visuals or anything.
No, nothing like that.
No, mostly just for, like, we have a load of tools that we use in our pipeline. We use AI to help
a lot for programming
write the
stuff.
codes for it.
Yeah.
But not for writing, really, or anything like that, because it's just not there.
I mean,
it's not you.
Even for the programming stuff, it's like it's a good jumping off point. But I would never take the AI code as final code. You have to
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's a good point of understanding to be like, all right, that's a great idea. That's maybe what I should be doing, but that's wrong.
Even for the basic stuff that we've used it for code-wise, I've had to tweak it.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Just for our website. It's simple stuff on our website.
Yeah,
it's just not quite right, but yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's a great tool if you use it right, but
Yeah, it is crazy how fast things are going with that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about it because at the core of everything we do is our writing, and nothing's been able to do that yet.
Yeah.
You know, even we struggle to find writers that can match what we do, even join in the writing sessions. You know, it's really difficult to kind of have. It seems like you have to be from around here. Actually, weirdly,
it's weirdly, yeah. So
There's a certain humour.
weirdly, there is a guy called John T. Pickering has been helping us doing a few different writing jobs over the past year. You probably know him better as Mr. Weeble. He did Badger.
Oh, right, okay.
Back in the day. So I've been working with him recently. He's only from Donny.
Oh, right.
John T is ace. Yeah, he's
fantastic.
But his sense of humor is definitely the same as ours. You know, it's just that bizarre. And just sometimes it's just like he just couldn't. Wouldn't it be funny if this happened? We can't do it because it's way too adult. You know, but hilarious at the time.
I mean, that's the start of every writing session, though.
Yes.
It's we write the stuff that we absolutely can't release. Jokes.
we
You
that in a folder
full
somewhere.
adult and then tone it down.
There's jokes for us over here. It's right, we've got that out of our system now.
Yeah, exactly.
The jokes for everybody else.
But that goes back to the whole thing. Is you can make it funny without the adult stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's you can still have jokes and that, and we banter with all that stuff as we do. You know, we're guys and we're adults. Everybody does that. You know. But that stays out of the actual content. We don't need it. I mean, the main spirit of the joke can still be there without the actual adult content of it. You know.
Yeah.
So we try and bring that in.
Yeah.
What's your main demographic?
It's wide. That's the thing. It is really, really wide.
Say it's white then.
No, I don't think it's not purely white. No. No, it's really wide. We've got people. The thing is, back in the day when we first started, I think it might still be the case that YouTube doesn't allow you to have an account unless you're 13.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, right, okay.
So
Didn't know that.
a lot of kids younger than that may have made accounts and just said they were 13.
Right, yeah.
So we don't really know how high it really goes. Okay. But we do have people in the 50 bracket watching stuff, but we don't know. I mean, I say we don't know. We do know if they're definitely watching us because we've met some of them.
Right.
At first, it was are they just the parents of these kids watching our stuff? And it's not. There's people of all ages enjoying our stuff, and that was kind of what gave us the confidence as well. It's our writing style is working. You know, it's more universal, kind of Pixar-y, you know, where it's got some jokes in there for everybody, regardless of your age and where you come from. So
Yeah. Oh, cool.
You should have an age restricted place
Element
where
nights.
you put all the adult stuff.
I have been pitching it. But
Only fans. Yeah.
Only villages.
we've been trying to get Only Dan's off the ground for a while. So.
That's perfect.
That's great.
Okay, so you are also starting Evil Snail, which is
Well, it's going to be a video game company at some point, but
Well, we're trying to. Anyway.
Yeah.
We have some really, really big ideas for it. So Evil Snail is me and James's company. We're co-directors.
Did you always want to make your own game? Or?
I've always wanted to make a game. I mean, there's actually a little demo of I've got loads of different demos
isn't there?
of the crack game where I've been just over the years learning different things and on the side of doing the videos, just trying to make something. I mean, we had the models and everything already. So why not? So I was learning, okay, how can I make this into a interactable thing? And a lot of them are really good demos, but to bring it to something that I would want to push out would require a lot more people to come in and
finesse,
polish.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
It's not a stage that I would be proud to push out. We ended up we did get held back a bit by the whole Unity fiasco.
So Unity engine basically changed the finance model
Right.
when we were like a year into initial development on this first game. So we'd made a load of stuff, like built a load of systems in Unity.
Yeah, we had our characters moving around and everything.
Yeah,
It was
we
great.
had quite a lot of stuff going on, like happening in our like demo, and then Unity threw a curveball to the whole like indie game community and was like, "Oh, we're going to charge you this now," and it's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. That's like all the potential money."
Oh, right. Okay.
Because they wanted it was something to do with they wanted a certain amount per download of the game rather than per purchase.
Right.
So I mean, say you
I
could,
thought, was it per, was it
it was
not,
per download.
was it
Yeah,
not per launch?
I think it was per download.
Was it download?
I think that was the big problems because like.
Yeah,
I
'cause
could,
you could
uninstall a game and,
and then
reinstall it
Oh,
and be
right,
like,
okay.
"There's some more money for Unity," and like you're just like gonna cripple
That's
the
a bit
studio, you know?
ridiculous.
Oh, it's
Greedy.
nuts.
Yeah.
So we end up switching to Unreal Engine and like going ahead with that.
Had to completely.
Is it a whole different
whole-
software to learn?
Yeah,
like,
whole different softwares, different language.
Not even like similar in any.
I mean, there's definitely similarities, but
I mean, game development in general has its own pipeline,
Yeah.
generic pipeline that it follows, but it's not using the same language. It's not. It's got different systems for different things.
yeah. So all the code I'd written for a year was just like bin. You know?
We did have a little bit of an advantage though in that Element switched to Unreal as well a
okay.
year before because we decided to render in that real time because
Yeah.
it's Minecraft that we're doing, and Unreal got to the point where it was able to match some of our. I mean, not our most recent stuff because we were rendering in Pixar's Renderman, which
Okay.
is beautiful,
is
to render
super
in, but it
fancy,
is
yeah.
so overkill for Minecraft. But it does look amazing. But it is
Super realistic
close
blocks.
enough. It's close enough, and it's getting better all the time as well. And Bram's our pipeline developer, and he's incredible. Like
Right.
he's basically taken Unreal apart and rebuilt it.
Well, we finally met him in person, but I'm still pretty sure he's a robot. So, that guy's just like got a brain for programming. Like, just knows stuff, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He's
Insane guy.
Done some crazy work, and I mean, the whole point of Unreal is that we should be able to like render it in real time and stuff, and we can play it back in real time. We can see the lighting and everything.
Which
but
that's such an advantage.
It is. It's crazy advantage because in Renderman you're waiting like 5 minutes a frame sometimes for
Oh,
it to
really?
render. Yeah, and
big.
we were having to rent cluster like farms and. Yeah,
I mean, you built your own as well.
yeah, my garage got very warm.
Tried to burn down your garage.
Yeah, but Unreal is definitely a massive advantage, especially for the entire film industry. To be fair,
Yeah, massive time saver, really.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the big studios are
Time is money.
using it as like in certain parts.
yeah,
So-
I mean, there's some Disney shows out there made in
yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy. It's what's the indie game market is kind of booming at the minute. I saw something recently. I don't know how reliable the source was, but it's saying that the indie games are catching up to revenue with mainstream games.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not.
And the reason why though is because they have more tools like Unreal.
Yeah,
Unreal is free, and their
Yeah.
business model makes it now so it's free up until you release a game, and then
I
over a
think
certain
it's-
amount.
Yeah, I think it's once you earn a certain amount of revenue, then they start taking a percentage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
But so
Yeah.
you've got, I think it's up to like $1 million or something before
Yeah.
you have to start paying them. So
Yeah.
All right.
That's
it's a fair
Unreal.
chunk.
Yeah.
Unreal's banking on your success
Yeah.
for their own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because their tools are frankly so good for
Yeah.
indie developers.
Oh, that's
I
good.
mean, there's plenty of other things like Godot and like 2D based engines, but if you want to do 3D stuff, then Unreal's.
Well, you think of games like even PUBG.
Yeah.
Like PUBG is huge. It's like like battle royale, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
but all of those, I think a lot of those assets were like pre-made assets from like stores originally. I don't know if they are anymore, but I think the original ones were just that. And you could, all of these assets are available for people to just make a game with.
Right.
So you could make a game with a guy with a gun if you wanted, just drop him in.
Yeah.
A lot of these are pre-made, as long as it's kind of how you make it fun for the end user. That's the main
Yeah.
thing. If it's fun, it's going to explode.
That's the thing. A lot of indie games are like really good fun as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Peak at the minute is
Oh,
just
well.
blowing up, hasn't it? And,
Yeah, we've all been enjoying it.
yeah,
It's
me
good
and,
fun.
me and
I need
James
to
been
get
playing
on
with
it,
that.
You
Yeah,
need to get on.
Yeah.
it's just so much fun, and it's got so much character, and
Yeah.
it's very silly, and it's just great. And
I think that's it. Like, I think with indie games, you get all the fun of like not being restricted by, oh, this is what the studio wants to do. It's just it tends to be just a group of developers being like, oh, you know what would be fun? We do this silly thing. You know?
I've read that the developers at Peak just got together for a month, made Peak.
Yeah. So it's two studios,
That's
I think.
cool.
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just 4 guys in like a month.
Just
wow.
Crunched it out.
together.
Very talented guys.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
These guys are wearing multiple hats for sure. But,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But yeah, that's great. That's awesome that can actually happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's it's Aggro Crab, you know, the studio that did the Souls-like game.
Oh, the
where
Crab
you get-
Souls
the
one.
Crab Souls.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
they love their silly games. Though.
It was Dark Souls, but you play as like a hermit crab, and you can upgrade your shell.
But it's just as hard.
Oh yeah, it's
just as hard.
It's super hard still.
But it's like cartoony and stuff, and it's like
it's cartoony and silly. You can put it in Dark Souls mode, so the music goes all dark and
Really?
spooky.
I haven't played it. I've seen videos of
Yeah,
people
it's very
actually
cool,
playing
yeah.
it. But yeah, it's
But it's same thing, like really dumb idea, but people like, but good gameplay and good fun.
That's
yeah.
That's the
You
thing.
know.
And I think, I reckon AAA studios have lost a bit of like public trust because there's a lot of games being put out that just aren't finished or just
Yeah,
not
I mean,
up to
there's-
scratch for the price they charge. It's like £70 for a game.
Yeah, like it's so expensive, AAA games, and like you say, a lot are being released kind of at a state we'd consider
Yeah.
unfinished still, or buggy, or that first day patch that we always get,
Yeah.
Like, day one, you've just bought the game, you've spent the time downloading it, and then it's like, now I've got to download it again because
Yeah.
there's a huge patch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. Is the game made with passion?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah.
Indie games are definitely made with passion because they don't have the money. They're doing it because it's what they want to do. They want it to be fun. They want it to exist.
Yeah.
Whereas the AAA's, it's about money. It's about how we reaching our goals.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
hitting those benchmarks?
Yeah.
And the developers making it. Then I mean, don't get me wrong. There will be some passionate people in there because a lot of these are like really beloved franchises.
Yeah.
But a lot of them will also be. It's just a job. So there's not going to be. They're not going to put their best into it. They're going to put what's been asked of them into it.
Yeah, it's sad though, isn't it? Because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of them should be really good games.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, there's loads of like good franchises that I used to love and like a generation ago or whatever. But
I'm going to trash it. Assassin's Creed used to be amazing.
yeah, well, I
It
heard
did,
I
it
heard the
did.
new one's good.
I have
the Japan.
I
one.
have been playing the Japan one, and
Right.
it is good. I mean, the thing is, it's so close to Ghost of Tsushima, and
Yeah, and Ghost of Tsushima was out ages ago, and the new one's coming out, Ghost of Yotai.
Yeah.
That looks
that
good.
does look good.
Yeah.
I mean, the environments in the Ghost games are amazing. The wind system and
I was looking
stuff
at
is
the new
great.
weapons thing the other day, and it's like, you can have like dual katanas, and I was like, I'm definitely using dual katanas. That sounds the coolest.
And I mean, the thing is, I'm a sucker for like story games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Games that have a really huge narrative, especially over multiple games. And Assassin's Creed was great back in the day because they followed on,
Yeah.
and there was this whole narrative going up to like 2012 and stuff, and then it just
Well, it was the guy who was in charge of the law left.
yeah,
didn't he, or-
I think something happened
Something
with the
happened,
guy who was in charge of all that, and
That
then
makes
You know,
sense.
then Desmond was like your main
Yeah.
character, and then you were going back to his ancestors, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, Desmond's gone all of a sudden. It's because that
Yeah.
guy who was in charge of knowing what happens left. So,
I hope
don't
there's
know
people
fully.
watching.
Something to do with that.
I hope there's people watching, listening to this.
I'm
who
sure
just kind of
Ubisoft
follow
are
us
there,
from like our business network and like, what the hell? Who the hell's Desmond?
you know, Desmond.
yeah, but I think that happens with a lot of these kind of AAA games. It's like I think it's all tied in though, like the indie market causing that to happen. Because
Right.
they the AAAs need to like ramp up if they want to compete.
Yeah.
So they just they throw more people in it, throw more money into it, and if it doesn't perform, people get fired. And you see all these companies firing all these people, and there's a lot of other economic factors in it, but that is a big one.
I mean,
I think it's happening with films as well.
It's happening
Oh, yeah.
everywhere. I mean, but it's also coming down back to even like the indie thing where people in their bedrooms can make professional things. Yeah.
even more so now with AI and stuff.
Exactly.
Like you're saying, like people who don't know how to program can kind of get a start on programming now, even without like a larger understanding.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like you can make an indie game on your own in your bedroom, and it can look like a AAA now because of Unreal.
Yeah.
You can make an animation that looks like Pixar if you want. If you put the work in, you put the time in.
Yeah.
The rigs and the lighting and everything. Even again, that you could use Unreal for that, but there's lots of other tools that you can use at home to get there.
It's
Blender
selling
is
Unreal
free.
today. I like Blender.
yeah, Blender is. I mean, Blender's always been free. It's open source.
Yeah.
And it's a tool that anybody can get and learn, and it's becoming a real competitor. I mean, there's movies made in it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely insane. And this is what's the threat to the big guys, really.
Yeah.
But it comes down to, is there someone passionate behind the tools?
Yeah.
You know, you can't force passion. You can't pay for passion. It doesn't work that way. You know, you got to have it from someone in the first place.
I could sell some passion.
How does it work from financing standpoint then? Like where are you guys trying to get the money from? Do you have to crowdsource it? Like I know that
for the Evil Snail stuff, we're looking at individual like investors or groups of investors.
Is that like a pitch process then?
Yeah. We have our own an amazing pitch.
Yeah. We did. We spent a long time putting it together, and it looks really nice. And like when we have spoken to investors, the main comment has been, super impressive pitch. Like, looks really great and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But no, thank you.
Is that the yeah?
Well, there's the passion, like you talk about. Like, if you're putting that much time into your pitch, like,
I think it's one of the things we talked about initially when we were talking about starting Evil Snail was, it's got to be the effort's got to be there for all of it. It's like we're gonna make really dumb stuff, but super well.
Yeah. it's what we've always done. You know, it's like you put the most effort into the stupidest stuff.
Yeah. Like,
But I think when it's your own thing, I mean, I can speak to this because it's what we've done as well. When it's your own thing, you care so much more about it than if you're doing it for some
totally.
Yeah, it's your brainchild, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's back to the AAA indie thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if it's your own and like you're passionate about it, you're gonna put in so much more effort and stay up late at night and do what you need to do to get it out, how it should be.
Yeah.
All those like 4 a.m. mornings, just
Too many.
staying up far too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think people would be surprised to know that there's a pretty successful animation studio in North Lincolnshire?
I mean, maybe back in like when we started, maybe because there's nothing really around here. Media wise, it was kind of the Wild West.
Certainly nothing to the level that you've got
Exactly.
to now.
Yeah. I mean, people do know, but mostly through word of mouth. We're not advertising it anywhere here.
Yeah.
We've not had any like articles or anything like that in the newspaper, which that's not something we're like going after.
Yeah.
But people do know. I mean, we do hear from people like the kids have gone to school and that, and people know who we are and stuff, and they're jealous of. Sometimes I'll get you some merch then. I'll let them give them out at school and stuff. So people have got like villager coins and stuff that they can hand out to their mates and stuff. It's cool. But no, I don't know if anyone would be surprised now, because there are other like YouTubers that have gotten big who came from Scunthorpe as well.
Yeah.
Not that they live here anymore. Most people move away.
That's the thing. As soon as they become successful, they leave.
Yeah. I mean, even Jonty doesn't live in Doncaster anymore. He's down south.
I think it's just lack of opportunities around there. That's
it is. Yeah. It is, and there's not a lot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's basic stuff in there. We can go bowling. Who don't want to go bowling? But
if you don't drive, it's got to be so boring. Right?
Yeah, you do have to drive. Yeah, and like, I mean, a lot of the work we do is online. So like, most of the people we work with aren't here either. There's me, Jace. Basically,
Aaron is in South Africa.
Aaron's in South Africa. Yeah, got other people in London, Germany.
I think that's kind of the beauty of the way the world works in a minute, is that you can do a lot of jobs from the comfort of your own home.
Oh, totally, yeah.
But it is cool that you still... I mean, do you do anything like work experience? Do you have any apprentices or anything?
We have before, when we had the office here. When we actually had a studio, we did bring people in for work experience and stuff. It depends on what we're doing, though, because if we are too kind of flat out on a project, there's no one there to kind of give that person the attention they need.
Yeah.
And teach them things, and and these usually are kids who have requested to come here because they wanted it. You know, they really want to see how to do animation and stuff. And we've set them up doing shots. Like a couple of them actually worked on the Crack episode. One of them did one of the shots on that, which was really cool. Yeah. We did back then, but now because we all work from home, it'd be a bit weird. Yeah. Come to my house. Yeah. So no, not right now. But that's the thing, is like we don't really need an office anymore. Everybody can work from home. I'd say it's it's based in Scunthorpe, but it's more of an international thing now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, the whole pipeline changed over COVID, essentially, didn't it? So
Yeah. COVID showed us we did not need the studio. It was just a money drain.
yeah. I mean, it was nice to have, and it was fun to hang out in the studio.
That was a great place to be, you know.
Yeah. It's good food nearby and a place to play Uno, essentially. That's all that happened.
Yeah, no, we've always had a pretty good work culture as well, especially when everybody's in the office.
Yeah.
You know, it's good.
I mean, it's fun. We've been on a lot of, like, company days out and stuff as well, which is always fun.
It's much harder to do that when you've got people in like South Africa or
Aaron selfishly lives in South Africa, so can't come
like
to play with
Josh
us on a Friday.
Josh in Jersey or over in the US.
Yeah,
it's like really hard to get.
Americans,
I mean, it'd be really nice if one day we could get everybody together in one place.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing. But it's the logistics of it.
Oh yeah,
absolutely insane.
Do a company video call day out, so you just all go to a coffee shop.
Coffee shops.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about doing
like 2 o'clock in the morning, and because of the time difference.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. Yeah, everybody in different time zones makes it really difficult.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. We have a certain amount of crossover with everybody in the day.
Yeah,
with like us
like
with our main area, but it's.
I think the guys in America are the only ones that have like a serious time zone difference.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we tend to be quite lateral. Because
we used to be aligned with the American time as well. Like we used to work.
We used to work American time.
We used to work from 2 p.m., didn't we?
Yeah.
All right.
And we used to work from 2 till 6, and then from 8
then
till
take a
like
break and then
10 midnight-ish.
No, whenever.
Whenever everybody got tired.
That was the thing. It's like till you go to bed is.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like everybody has set work hours and stuff, but we rarely stick to that. It's just as long as the work gets done.
Yeah,
we don't really care for that kind of stuff unless we're like trying to organize something specific.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like stuff where if a set needs designing, say, so that'll need to be passed on to the next person, so they'll need to like be in the same time. They'll need to be able to talk at some point.
Yes, and like people wanting days off. The logistics of just running a company and stuff is we're really pretty easy on that. I mean, there's a point where people can start to take the mick with it, but that's not really happened because everybody who works with us.
Yeah, I think it's employing the right people as well, because if everybody's got the same mindset of like wanting to be there and wanting to do stuff, and because it is a fun environment and it's a cool job. So,
but we're also like really understanding that people need like days off, mental health days, things like that. Things happen. Life exists. Work isn't life. So it's as long
the
as
dentists are selfishly only open during the day.
Exactly. I mean, most of the time, like if somebody's not in, I'm not aware of it until it happens. I'm just like, all right, then. As long as it's not. Is it going to affect anything? Probably not.
That's a really good attitude to have to it. I think if anything, what you guys have done and set up shows that it doesn't kind of matter where you're from. Like as long as you've got the vision and the passion, you can sort it out and you can do what you want to do. Really,
that's it. I mean, the way it was put to me was like, if there isn't any opportunities, create them.
Yeah. I mean, you really enjoy learning new things as well. Like Dan, you're always showing. Oh, I learned.
I'd say it's compulsive.
Yeah. You love learning new things. You're always like learning new stuff, showing us like, oh, I made this cool thing in this new program. I was like, oh, rad, cool. We do this now.
Ask me 6 months later how I did it.
Yeah. No idea. I mean, that's why we were changing engines all the time back in the day, because you'd find a new engine.
New render engine. Every render engine under the sun.
You'd find a new one and be like, oh, guys, this one does this. And it's like, cool, but we just learned this one.
Look at these cool shines.
This glow is slightly different.
I'm not in charge of any of that anymore.
For reasons.
How can people find you guys? How can people support Evil Snail and also check out Element Animation?
Well, Evil Snail isn't fully a thing yet, and this is probably the first time anybody will have heard of it.
Right. Okay.
So, but we're not really
exclusive. Page.
Yeah.
There isn't it. Well, I set up all the socials just so I'd have the name for when I eventually do it.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's still very early stages. Okay. Evil Snail. Yeah. So that's.
So just keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, just keep an eye out for that when it comes.
We'll let you know.
Yeah. But Element, it's just watch the videos if you can't. We have our own Patreon where you can donate to us every month and help us produce the videos. YouTube is not a good place to earn money for animation anymore. It used to be, but it just doesn't really work that way anymore.
Yeah.
So Patreon and sponsorships have always become kind of the default. You need them to be able to produce content. So we rely on our patrons, who are really, really good. They help provide funds for any of the productions that we work on for the YouTube channel, and buying our merch. So we sell merch
Is
like
that?
that is
And
one of
other
them.
things.
Beautifully modern.
Lots of other things, yeah. The villager pillows and stuff have done
Yeah, those
very,
are
very
fun,
well.
yeah.
And the key rings were the newest edition, but
Yes,
they've been.
yeah.
I do really love them.
The badges, if they're still available. If we haven't run out of badges.
I don't know.
There's some badges.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, again, if it's not a money thing, just watching the videos as well and sharing them with people.
Enjoy the content, I think. Just go watch it and laugh.
And turn off your ad block when you do.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Thanks for coming on, guys. It's
No worries.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
been a pleasure.
Yeah, I
Thank
love
you for
that.
having us.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.